You're not broken, you're becoming?
The city was still yawning when the stairwell lights buzzed on, and I burst onto the rooftop, shoes skidding on dew-dark tar as the first band of orange split the horizon. I had come to outrun a silence that felt heavier than any weight room plate, the echo of a failed speech and the click of a mic cutting out still stuck to my ribs. Wind lifted sweat from my neck and the air tasted like penny metal, and for a second I imagined leaving the talk circuit behind, trading guidance for ghosting, avoiding the path that had suddenly turned uphill.
Or we could light a match to the map, darling, and see where the ashes point. Because routine is just a polite cage, said the part of me that Jinx always jolts awake.
Past the ledge, traffic murmured like a tired river. A siren threaded the morning, thin and far, and the skyline wore a seam of gold that made every crack in the brick glow. I curled my fingers around the rough parapet and felt grit bite my palm. The small sting proving I was here, not in yesterday's stumble, not in tomorrow's script.
Even fractures can be vessels, she whispered in color. Let the ache become a brush, and watch the gray turn to chorus. And I felt my chest loosen around her soft combustion of words.
I jogged the perimeter and my knee complained in a dull, honest way. Each step a stamp of truth. Not performance, not perfection. Just motion with a pulse.
If you are searching for a sign, consider the way dawn does not argue with night. It simply arrives, offering a small, steady light to your next choice, said Lumen, quiet as breath.
The temptation was to rebrand the mess, to spin it bright and move on. But I stopped at the corner where a puddle held the sky and saw my face wavering with the clouds. In that ripple I realized my work is not to armor the world against my flaws. My work is to meet the wobble and let it teach my balance, to trust that inner strength is forged by honest sway. I slowed my breath, felt the cool in my lungs, the rooftop gravel underfoot, the city lifting its eyelids, and chose to carry the failed words with me the way runners carry hills. On purpose, not as punishment. Hope is not a finish line out there. It is a hand I place on my own shoulder, a promise to keep stepping even when the path is fog and the light is thin. You are not broken, you are becoming, and every crack is a choice to let more light through.